So do you guys remember a while back we talked about New York's new bail reform law? Where instead of holding people, do you want to explain it? Or shall I?
You can go. I just wanted to say I know.
Okay, I'm glad
So
you...
instead of holding people that can't pay for their bail because they're too poor.
So what they're doing now is that if you are arrested for a non-violent crime, you no longer have to post bail before your trial or like your court date or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yes. They can release you without posting bail because it's non-violent.
It's a non-violent.
So that went into effect January 1st. And there's this man named Charles who's 56 years old. He has been arrested 6 times since the start of the year, and he's like celebrating. He's like, bail reform, it's lit. And he's like, thanks to it's the Democrats. The Democrats know me and the Republicans fear me. You can't touch me, I can't be stopped.
What's the crime that he does? Like steal internet or something?
No, so what he does...
Embezzlement or what?
So what he's doing is he's a career criminal, and so he will dupe subway goers by dressing up as MTA officials and robbing people after offering them to help them buy like their Metro cards or whatever.
But if it's non-violent, how is he robbing them? Like stealing?
Because if he's gonna be helping them get like a Metro card, he takes the money and then runs off.
Yeah.
So he's like running off with people's money, and he's also like jumping the.
It's not violent, yeah.
Yeah, it's not violent.
He's just a scam artist.
Yeah. So he's pretty much celebrating how he's like, see, I'm famous. I take $200, $300 a day of your money.
People come up with these laws thinking that it's gonna make things better, and then it ends up where criminals do what criminals do, which is exploit the fucking system.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do this. It's so stupid.
So this is what he looks like. Oh wait, that's not him. That's
That's
the other guy.
Pooh Man.
1 second.
Let's make the laws easier for people to commit crimes. And
Which guy is this guy?
This is the guy that's celebrating the fact that he got arrested 6 times.
good for you, man. Take it. Take it and go.
So he's literally...
Oh, he's harming innocent people.
Well, they're kind of stupid too.
What if they're old ladies?
Hey, old lady should have got street smart. You're in New York.
True.
You've been around long enough, right? You should have known better.
Yeah. If you're
Especially.
the older you are, the more I expect out of you. Because I'm like, why the fuck are you acting like a 6-year-old child that's never lived a day of their life?
What if they're 6-year-old children then?
Then it's okay. Yeah.
They should be with a parent.
Damn, you're
What
good.
about the old ladies who get scammed online because they click on the thing that says you have a virus?
Oh.
And they call that fucking number?
My mom.
I know. Oh, we're also going to be talking about a lady that almost got scammed later today. You guys keep hitting these articles before we talk about them.
Oh man.
That's a non-violent crime that I would like somebody to definitely not get bail for, because that shit's fucked up.
Con artists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, he has been arrested 139 times.
Crazy.
It's just been 6 times since the start of the new year, but he just continuously gets...
That's his little racket.
Yeah.
So how come he hasn't like gone to actual like jail for just, you know?
This is what he has. This is his rap sheet.
Okay.
So he has had several stints in state prison. He has 6 felonies, 87 misdemeanors, 21 missed court hearings, and yeah, so he's like a career criminal. He keeps getting away with it.
And if he runs away from you and you can't catch him, you deserve to get jacked. That guy looks so slow. Like, he doesn't look like a fast runner.
I don't know, bro. He's pretty thin.
He could be one of those like
He
6-year-old.
looks like he could be a long distance.
Yeah, look at his cheekbones.
How do you
Yeah.
tell he's slow? I can't even see his legs.
Well, no, he looks older though.
To me,
Oh.
He's 56.
Age ain't nothing but a number, man.
to me, he looks like a long distance, steady pace guy. He doesn't look like a sprint guy.
Could be one of those 60-year-old guys who have really good cardio.
Because he looks like the type of guy that would wear like short running shorts.
Well, he is jumping the what are they called?
Turnstile.
Turnstiles,
And also if he's scamming people on the metro, right? Maybe he gets the money right before the doors close, and then he just runs out, and then so everyone's just yeah, he's like has it down to a system. You know?
He also looks like he runs fast enough for his hairline to get pushed back.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Or maybe that's a part of the plan.
He runs so fast.
I'm very
it goes back.
fast. I'm very quick.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he could be like a dad on an old 90s sitcom.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like Jefferson.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He's definitely using his look to help him with the scam.
For sure.
He looks legit.
Yeah.
I believe what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'd give him my money.
So true.
I'd be one of those idiots who gets had by him.
That's me.
If he dresses like a MTA official too.
But can't you guys smell the con?
No.
Like when someone comes up and don't you get the feelings like you're trying to rape me?
But
No.
what's the con exactly? He's going, yo, The machine's not working. You can just pay me.
And he grabs it and runs away.
Or he'll be like, oh, I can help you.
Nah. If I'm like lost and shit and I look like, there's some people that look lost as fuck. And I look lost and then he has a uniform. He's like, hey, I can help you. I'd be like,
But
okay.
his uniform is probably off by a little bit, you know?
I'm not familiar with the fucking
It's
uniform.
like, they could just be aggressively trying to help you. 'Cause,
See,
like,
that's
for
my
example-
rape feelings.
Yeah. So like, for example, like when we were in Italy, like this happened to Casey where he was trying to get a train ticket.
Those
and then, like,
weirdos.
all these people just started surrounding him and they're like, oh, here, we'll help you. And they were just being so forceful. And he was like, no. But then it
was karate chopping?
No. But then there was like this old lady there that was like the one being forceful. And then this like really huge guy came behind him and like
Damn.
intimidated.
Why don't you go shh?
Well, I wasn't there. This is Casey's experience, but
Also, this is New York.
yes.
So it's like there's probably so many tourists taking the train for
Yeah,
the first time that have no
exactly.
idea what's going on, you know?
Because as soon as we got off the airport in New York, a guy was like, "You want a cab ride? I got a cab for you, man." And I was like, "No, I'm getting a yellow cab. Fuck you, man."
There's
You
signs.
look like one of the guys that had the shirt buttoned all the way half down, fucking gold chains and rings and shit. It's like, "Oh, I got a cab for you, man."
He's a guy who talks about how he's Italian every 3 seconds. Like, I fucking get it. You're Italian.
And they have the black cars. They always have the black cars. I mean, those guys will take you where you want to go, but it's like
I never do that though. No matter what, any country you go to, like, I never trust the person hustling cab rides. People
No
are like,
way.
"Honey, it's a good deal. Let's jump in."
yeah.
We
Vegas.
Fuck
That
that.
happened to us in the Bahamas. We land, and then there's this guy who has like a little, like I don't even know what his car was, like a black Cadillac looking thing. And he's like, "Do you want to come? You know what that taxi shit? You want some of this shit? You want to ride in style?" And I'm like, "No, I don't give a fuck."
Anytime someone compares theirs to the legit and you don't want the legit thing, you're like, okay, this guy's shady.
Exactly.
Like, we're $20 cheaper than those yellow guys. And you're like, I'm gonna go to those yellow guys.
right.
True.
I was like, "How much?" He's like, 120. I'm like, 120 if I can go like 12 miles in your cool car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those are spider senses, man. I get them.
Street smarts.
Even when I don't know the language.
Yeah? Oh, that's true. You could.
I got conned in China.
Wait, how did that happen if you could
were
have
right.
spider sense?
No, I was telling my friend, the translator, because I can't speak the language.
His other friend was.
I was like, they're gonna fuck us, dude. And he's a rich boy that doesn't have spider senses.
Were they
I'm
gonna
like,
fuck your
and
mouth
he's
or
like,
your wallet?
they were fucking my wallet.
Damn.
But they didn't get it because I already preemptive strike that motherfucker. But I told him, I was like, all right, get ready. I was like, grab your bags and get ready to run. They're gonna fucking try to con us. And he's like, wait, how do you know? How do you know? I'm like, don't have a fucking debate with me. Like,
Oh, that's the most annoying thing. It's like, just fucking
Don't
run and ask questions later.
Exactly, dude. Like,
You're
he's like,
taking your pants down.
no,
They're going
cool.
like this right now. What do you think's about to happen? Dude?
Yeah. And then soon enough, they started arguing about the price, the tip, the service. And he's like, yeah, they just fucking fucked me. They overcharged me. And I'm all like, motherfucker, I don't even know the language and I knew what they were conspiring to do. It's obvious.
When I was in Jamaica, and I was crossing the street from the hotel to the beach, right? And there was this dude. He was like, "Oh, what do you need? You want a tour? I give you a tour of the whole island." I'm like, "Nah, I'm cool, man. I don't need a tour." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Ganja? You want ganja?"
You're like,
Nah, I'm cool, man. I don't even smoke. He was like, "Women? You want women? I find you women." I'm like, I'm here with my chick and her family. Actually, it's cool. And then he goes, "Cocaine?" I was like,
Wow.
Damn, he's got everything.
bro, yeah, he had everything.
There's a menu.
yeah, no,
That guy's good.
Right? It gets to the point where he's like, bumper cars. What? What do you want to do, man? What do you want to play?
He's like, okay, no cocaine, keychain.
Mini golf, magnets for you.
Got me on the magnet.
You should have been like, hey, you got some silence? Get
Damn.
the fuck away from me.
Damn, you got some shh in there?
But you also don't want to anger them because you don't know
Yeah.
how many other people are like watching with knives and like
That's true.
they're there to the rescue, you know?
Yeah, scary.
Dude, yeah, so we're at the Bahamas, and it seemed a little shady. Like, I'm going to a liquor store just because I don't want to spend like crazy amounts at the resort.
The deal.
And, yeah, get the deal. And you get there, and the guys are like, "Oh, no, you don't want to go to this one. Go to the one through the back." And I'm like,
Oh, God.
I wasn't born fucking yesterday. But then the one that I was going to hadn't opened yet, and it took like 15 minutes. And I was like, damn, this guy's not here yet. It's supposed to open at 10 a.m. I was there at 10 a.m.
That's why he was telling you, don't go to that one, it's
Right.
closed.
So then I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm not paying these resort fees. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So I go through the
Haven't you watched Goodfellas, dude? You're not supposed to.
I know, but I was like, fuck it. I was like, I don't have much on me. I could cancel my cards. I'll figure it out. So I walked through the back, and sure enough, there's this hidden liquor store in the back. He was right.
Oh, it was a real one.
Yeah, and it had sick shit in it too.
You're all like, you're trying to con me.
Yep.
He was just a nice guy that's like, hey, stupid, that's closed.
It's open. This one's open right now. And I was like, yeah, sure.
You're like,
And
yeah,
I was
right.
like, I've been in there. It's a drugstore. And he's like, no, in the back. And I'm like, yeah.
The back.
Yeah, he was being tight.
You
He was
know what
fucking
sucks?
curling his mustache and shit.
I know, but you know what sucks though is like even though you were trying to protect yourself and you were wrong, like you can't even come off and be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Like it's that ego trip thing too, because
Right.
you're like, fuck, I can't admit that
Well, he
I
didn't.
didn't trust you.
He probably knew. He probably knew I didn't trust him. Because I wasn't exactly like that. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for this one.
I would have said it. I would have been like, my bad, dude. I just didn't trust you, buddy.
Most people wouldn't.
So
And
funny.
then, not even kidding, I left my phone in there on the glass table because they have this glass table with like marijuana shit in it too. And I left my phone on the glass table, and I left, full on left, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have my phone, and it was right there still. Fucking honest people.
So honest.
Good honest people in the shady room.
Do you guys ever feel like you want that validation from a con though? Because me and David, when we were
Yeah, you sound like David right now.
when we were in Paris, me and David were just kind of like, oh, maybe they'll try to trick us. Because like,
Oh, you want to be tricked?
well, because Michael got scammed, your mom almost got pickpocketed. Like we were just never targeted, and I felt like, what is it about us? That's not. What's going on?
They're already reading your body language, so they look for the most susceptible prey and people that are the most oblivious to what's happening.
I thought y'all were just smart.
And probably Michael's like, oh damn, this hooker has a gun.